fight fans to the Fighters Boys Kick-Ass Podcast. Your Fight Talk Authority. Not to mention the most entertaining and talked about podcast with your
money player.
He was, but that's
was
but like
money.
But like that's where I draw the line at like what I'm okay with running my politics. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like Autry was mayor.
Yeah,
I was kind of okay with that because he knew what he was doing.
Yeah, you know, I don't know enough about him to even talk about the dude. I just know that he was on.
But just actors in politics in general kind of make me. I mean, who
I
better?
think they have a biased perspective because I mean, once you get to a certain level and you're financially free, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You kind of you think differently.
Well, it's not that you think differently; it's that your financial achievements have now allowed you to speak freely and think freely, not just. It doesn't. You've never changed. Your thoughts haven't changed. Who you are hasn't changed. It's just now you're like, okay, I can say this now.
Fuck them.
You know what I mean? Because I've gotten myself financially to a position to where it's my opinion can now be my opinion, and I can stand by my opinion without feeling that financially I'm in a weaker spot or something. That's why I have to kind of like bend and weave, and that you get that same thing with racial tension.
Oh man.
You know what I mean? Like
started,
people all of a sudden.
Hey, bro,
you know
we're
what
about
I mean?
to fucking get banned on YouTube for this.
But you know what I mean? It's like, well, I'm not going to say anything specific, but it's people.
Yeah, don't drop any names.
No. I think people as a whole, in some category, have now their thought process hasn't changed. They just now feel that they have a platform in which to speak behind.
Sure.
Do you get what I'm saying? Even if it's a false, assumptuous platform, you know what I mean? Like if they just think it's the platform that's being presented and it's not. Or it might not be intended to be that platform. If they perceive it as such, they will act accordingly. And that's kind of what we're seeing. People are like, so like with the financial freedom, you're like, usually I would just nod my head and say, okay, but now I can go, you know what, I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
I think if we did this, we would actually, things would move forward
because
better.
you don't care if they're going to kick you out of the fucking
you're like,
whatever,
I'm good. Exactly.
Yeah,
so
I'm going to be good anyway.
So it doesn't, so I don't think it changes. It just allows you to now act and
allow somebody to just speak up.
Yeah, even if it's not to argue or saying, but I disagree with that.
No.
Whereas
and
you
it's
might
okay to disagree.
Yeah, exactly.
It's okay.
Because they might say, okay, well, how about this? And you go, okay, I didn't think about that. Maybe that plan won't work like that.
Yeah.
You're right. You know what I'm saying?
On that note, I've made a lot of changes to the grappling tournament based on that kind of feedback. You know what I mean? So, like I said, this is probably going to be this will be our first actual belt for a grappling for somebody that competes in jiu-jitsu or wrestling or grappling or whatever. And I'm pretty excited, bro. We got a good field of guys that's going to be competing. And
who ended up taking that slot you were trying to fill? Was that an open weight spot?
No, it was from 155 to 185.
That's right.
So who was that last person that took that spot?
I remember seeing
Julian Tovar.
Oh, okay.
Julian Tovar.
I figured it would have been De La Cruz or something, but
he was already on.
You were saying no, just.
Well, I had somebody on already.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And actually, Mark did fill the very last spot, and I was like, cool, I got my 8. And then like a day or two later, one of the guys pulled out, so I had to go and find somebody else. And even now, like I have a couple guys on standby just in case somebody doesn't make weight or somebody pulls out.
Always competing.
And they're just down to fucking scrap. You know what I mean? And think about it, bro. We roll every day in the gym. What's the big deal? We're gonna just roll in front of a bunch of people.
Exactly.
Like it's the same shit, except you can kind of do all your quote unquote dick moves. You know what I mean?
You can actually compete how you want to compete. You're not restricted by.
And the cool part is. Another cool part is we're going to allow the slams, okay? So it's going to give the people something to kind of watch out for, some oohs and ahs in the crowd.
Where you might be complacent, slapping on a triangle and just being complacent about whether he stood up, knowing, well, you can stand up, but you got to stay hunched over. You can't airboat lift me. Now that's going to be a removed sense of comfortability. Some dude's going to go, oh, fuck.
Right. They're going to be like, uh-oh, I better let go of this fucking arm.
So you're just going to restrict it to no head slams and neck slams.
Right. Yeah. So just no, like, pile drivers.
Yeah, nothing where it's obvious you're trying to just snap homeboy's neck.
Right.
Which is what you try to
avoid. Now here's the tricky part, okay? If I got an arm bar and I pick you up and I slam you, you have the ability to change that position. So let go of the fucking arm bar.
True.
You know what I'm saying? But if I pick you up in a double leg and I turn you and fucking...
That's beyond the means of your control to stop him from doing that. You're going for the ride.
Right. He can't stop it at that
intentful.
point. Yes.
Yeah.
And that's not cool.
Yeah.
That's bitch shit.
Yeah,
on the street though, fuck them.
Well, yeah, that's if I get a double on you and you go in the air, it's like, all
fuck
right,
them. Fuck them. I'm gonna drop you right on those little where you park your car, that little curb part. Blow right on that shit, bro.
Move the car.
Dude, you drop a collarbone on that, they're fucked, bro.
Dude,
this
yeah,
broken.
that fight's over.
Guaranteed.
But the thing is, though, the fight's over.
Right. It's over.
Unfortunately, that was how the
true.
fight had to end. Unfortunately, bro, you could have just not done what you did. Now, look at you.
You could have let go, bitch.
Yeah.
Then let go, bitch. You just get it again.
Right.
That's the thing. You know what I mean?
And that's why it's different. That's why you always tell people,
Right.
like, jiu-jitsu is great, but at some point, it's like you have to know stand-up. 100, like, almost every fight ends up on the ground. Almost, but 100% of them start on the feet.
Did you get a chance to see combat jiu-jitsu like last weekend? I believe it went on the EBI.
No.
It was on Fight Pass.
No.
It was actually a pretty dope card, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was entertaining to watch. It's interesting to watch what works as far as jiu-jitsu when you're on the ground against when strikes are like there. You know what I mean? And these are like high-level actual jiu-jitsu guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it changes
some are
the game
MMA guys,
drastically.
but like they're going for shit like leg locks. They're going underneath and they're doing this, and they're finding like sometimes
That
you
they're
can't just
getting
sit there and
punished
wait
for it,
because
yeah.
you're gonna get fucked up.
Yeah.
Sometimes I find that when they try to do it slow, they get fucked up. When they make the quick movement and transition, like a spin or something, they can kind of get away with
If they
trying
hit,
to go
if they
after
hit it right and take it, yeah.
But if the
they
top guy's
install,
applying the pressure and just staying tight,
come to
he
a
can.
stop.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And you can just slap the fuck out of him.
Yeah,
So it's
I
interesting to
paid for
watch.
that.
You know what I mean?
because it's not stand-up, it's just on the ground. It's
you
jiu-jitsu
can only,
standing,
and you
then
can
once it
only
hits the
strike
ground.
open palm on the ground.
Okay,
You
so
know what
it's
I mean?
like pancrase almost.
Yeah,
No-
yeah.
no kicks, pancrase
A la
on the
Bass
ground.
Rutten.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I see, if you're smart, you're doing Boss Rutten style,
Well,
straight
yeah,
like punches.
'cause It's
you know
you're
what I
still
mean?
open-handed, but you're making a
Right.
like a
You're putting
ram
power
set type
behind it
impact.
now. You're
yeah.
putting power behind it.
Yeah, you're
You can't just
bio-ramming
fucking
them.
bitch slap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Now
not the
watching
same.
like one of the Diaz brothers and that would probably still knock somebody out. Just
Oh yeah,
slap it. They
guaranteed. Oh bro, I would
slap
love
somebody
to
sleep
fucking
hard.
see one of them. Nick, bro, that would be dope to watch him fuck
Dude,
somebody up.
speaking of
slap
Stockton
the shit
area,
out of somebody.
Remember that mural they used to have? There used
Which
to be
one?
Nate. It was a 209 Stockton. It was a Nick or Nate Diaz mural that was painted on the side of a wall out in Stockton.
Oh,
It was
by
like
their gym.
somewhere. It was like on the side of a grocery store or,
I think
or
so.
something. But anyway, somebody bought the building and like painted over it.
Why?
And I don't know. I've yet to hear what the plan was on that or not. So if,
Maybe
if
they're-
you live in Stockton area and you know what happened and like what the plans was, or if it was just we covered it up and that was it, like hit us up. Let me know. I'm still super curious on the end of that story. But anyway. But yeah, so combat jitsu, you don't even have to be MMA to do it. That's the beauty. You just have to be a good grappler and aware of. You have to start now being cognizant of the fact that
You got to be
can't just
down to
sit
get
there.
punched in the face
Yeah,
too, or
not
slapped
every-
in the face.
Well, yeah, I mean, you
you
still
know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have a get down rule, so it's not
Yeah, get down.
right because this is their logic. That I heard them talking. They want it based on jujitsu, not on wrestling. Because if you just let them wrestle forever, nobody's ever going to get to the ground, and you're never going to see what actually works as far as jujitsu goes and ground fighting goes. You know what I mean? So what they'll do is they'll wait X amount of seconds or minutes or whatever, and then they'll flip the coin, and whoever wins the call, you start in basically a butterfly.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
So if you win the toss, you get at least to be on top still.
Top or bottom, you
No,
get
it's
to
your
pick.
choice. So if
You
you're
get
a
to
good
pick.
ground guy, you could be like, fuck it, dude.
Let
Yeah,
me
put him
have
in my
that
butterfly.
I love that
Yeah.
butterfly. If you don't like the butterfly, you want to pass and fucking beats. I would take the top position, even though I like my butterfly. I would take the top
you can
position
strike.
because I can strike.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That adds
and
a
I'm on
whole
top,
nother
and
aspect.
I'm pressuring. I don't have to pass. I don't have to pass.
Yeah.
I could just fucking
pow,
slap.
pow. Yeah.
Eventually, you're gonna turtle up and give me something to
Yeah,
pass.
you're going to give me a loop. I'm just going to come right by.
Whatever
something.
it's gonna
Exactly.
be. Whatever it's gonna be. Maybe
Ted used to say you can't defend the pass and you can't defend the strike at the same time. You
it's
can't defend
impossible.
both.
It's impossible.
You
You know
just
what
like
I mean?
just give them one. Yeah.
I'll take a little slap
So
one
when
time.
are you
if
going to
I'm-
jump in?
Like combat jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, when are you gonna jump in?
Well, I can't. I technically can't do any kind of striking, right? Because of my medical condition. This is why I just do jiu-jitsu. Why I was gonna do Pan Ams,
But
this would have been
Like, is that postponed or just canceled?
it's postponed. They say it's postponed to a later date, but they could probably cancel it in hindsight. They're gonna refund everybody's money.
Yeah.
That's what they said, at least.
That's
I'll wait till it comes out
Yeah,
plus
I'll wait till I see
120
my
on my
deposit
fucking-
hit my check.
Yeah, exactly.
Do a little doo-doo.
Yeah, all right.
So yeah, Pan Am's is cool again.
yeah, we're good. We're good.
Go look it out, guys.
Yeah.
No, the E3 too. For you video gamers,
What is
E3 got
E3?
canceled.
What is that?
E3, it is okay. You know how you have
Sorry,
like
bro,
car
I'm not a
shows?
pussy.
No, hey, what are you gonna do, bro? So E3 is like when it comes
Just talking shit
to
to the gamers out there, bro.
when it comes, dude. Hey, bro, have you not seen that meme, dude? Where it's like the big ass buff dude is like, this is what you think jiu-jitsu guys look like, and then it's a picture of like fucking Daniel Radcliffe on like a scooter with a mustache and glasses. It's like this is what jiu-jitsu killers really look like, or something.
What are those AOJ guys? 'Cause they hella look fucking hipster, dude. They got the hipster look.
But it is, dude. It's a game. So, but anyway, so E3 is be like if Chevy had this big expo, like here's all the next cars we're coming out with, and Porsche had one. It was like all a huge car event. It's
Don't they have something
everything.
like that for cars already, huh?
Yeah, but it's the video game equivalent.
Okay.
What Sony
like
doing this
Comic-Con
year.
or something.
Yeah, but it's the video game industry equivalent of Comic-Con.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
So
Oh,
that
okay,
has been
okay.
like mixed.
Well, that was in Irvine as well?
That was in
Vegas?
I want to say I was going to go to Anaheim, to be honest. I think it was going to be Anaheim, but anyway, I saw it today. Got nixed.
I was trying to fucking cancel the goddamn $350 hotel.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. Is how do you guys get
I
stuck
was like,
with that?
son
Like,
of a bitch.
I mean, maybe the hotel could speak to the organization promoters, and they can say, "Hey, yeah, here's what happened. We canceled the event. There's nothing we do."
Well, I called the hotel. They already said that. But basically, I got to go to hit up the third party, the Expedia, and make sure that they
plead your
fucking-
case to them and say, "Hey, here's what happened."
Essentially.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do it over the phone, bro. Don't get stuck in an email.
I am,
'Cause so
I
much
am.
context get lost in email. They'll be like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I called them, but like I was on hold for like 30 minutes, and then they just hung up. I was like, "Fuck you, assholes!"
That sucks.
And then
They're like, "This motherfucker hasn't hung up yet. Just hang up on him."
Yeah, just hang up on his bitch
we need to
ass.
free the lineup. Just hang up on him.
Fuck. I was
That's
like, God
rough,
damn
dude.
it. Damn it. Yeah, but it's
well.
whatever. But going back to the tournament though, man, this weekend at the Visalia Convention Center, so the way we're gonna do like the bracket draw is gonna be like a blind draw.
You have multiple matches in a day, right?
Right.
Yeah.
3 matches wins you the whole thing. So
lot
we're gonna basically draw names out of a hat, and we're gonna have a bracket printed up, and first seed's gonna go up top.
Oh, yes,
Second seed's
random,
gonna
super
go over
random,
here.
yes.
Third seed will go down here. Fourth will go down here.
Dragon Ball
Fifth,
Z style.
sixth,
There you
seventh,
go.
eighth, just like they do at a wrestling tournament. Random,
just random as shit.
random, bro. So and everybody's gonna be there. So you can't. Oh, you putting that guy with this guy? Your fucking favoritism, whatever. Like you draw then you draw. I don't care.
Yeah, go if
I
you
don't
want,
care.
pick.
Go
Here's-
ahead. I don't
here's
give a
the vote,
fuck.
bro.
Draw them all.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
You got to
know what I
compete
mean?
against everyone kind of
You
eventually.
got to be
anyway.
ready to. You
Yeah.
got to be ready to. So regardless of what the draw is, just be ready.
Yeah, go whether it's the
Yeah.
toughest guy and it's your first match. Fuck it, get the tournament over now and
Fuck
you just
it. I-
cruise to the rest.
Exactly.
Like, what's the problem?
Yeah,
though? Yeah,
yeah.
That used to be my argument for like back in the day when teams wouldn't like fight each other. Oh, you agree to a fight, and the promoter said okay, they agree to it, and then all of a sudden you find out that they said no, we're not doing that because they've trained together.
Right. Well, there's kind of a difference there, and I'm with you. I'm with you on that because don't be a bitch, right?
No, but it's like my paycheck.
Like if I'm doing an amateur fight, I'm not gonna fight against my teammate that
Well,
I
that's
train with
different.
every
It's
day,
amateur.
right? But if we're at a certain level where we're getting paychecks and maybe it's a local combates or something, you know what I mean? Then fuck it, bro. Let's go put on a show. Let's
go
get paid.
It's gonna be like Friday night sparring.
I'm down with
Let's
that.
go get paid
Yeah,
for it.
We do it all the time anyway.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm down with that.
And I've always been that way too.
Yeah.
It's like I don't care if
I don't
we
mind.
train together. Like,
but we ain't gonna do it for nothing.
no, you got to get paid.
we're not gonna do it for nothing.
I've turned down fights before.
Yeah.
Against teammates.
Yeah.
Because of the pay. They
Yeah.
were like, "Oh, we'll give you like 3,000 each." Just go fuck yourself. 3,000 each.
Motherfucker, pay me.
Put a 1 and a 0 first, and then how many zeros behind that, and then we'll talk because
Right.
we'll sell out.
Yeah.
Just that fight alone, we'll sell out the whole arena. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. It's gonna be great.
But then you have to get paid.
have
Because
to
you're gonna split your team. That's something promoters don't think about. You're gonna
Right,
split your
right.
team when you
No.
fight a teammate because they're gonna be like, someone's got to coach him here, or someone leaves, and that's even like can have a worse causing ripple effect when you have to like fight a teammate and the team splits, or someone goes to
That
another
sucks,
gym
man.
too.
That does suck because fortunately we haven't really had to have that happen amongst us, but I know it's gonna happen later on in the future simply because we're gonna be building a lot of fighters.
That's what I was
out
gonna
of
say.
Deep
Is
Throat.
you can
know
only
what I
build
mean?
so many top tier guys before.
Right.
Those top tier guys kind of have no one left to fight.
Right. And over at Dethrone Clovis, bro, we're gonna be Coach Ralph and I are gonna be there full time now, and
You were telling me about that.
we're gonna be building some fucking killers out of there. Everybody that we still got, plus more. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be it's a really exciting time for us.
Nice. You got a lot of material, so to speak, to work with.
Yeah, and then we got the guys behind the scenes, not the fighters or the coaches, but the guys helping market the whole gym, like Rick Falcon and Nick Munoz and everybody, and Jason Kraft, the owner. Man, that guy's been so supportive of everything that I do, and he's just
trust your opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's just do your thing, right? Whatever. Let me know if you need anything. Boom, you got my back. You know what I mean? Rick got my back. Nick got my back. They keep the mats clean, swept, mopped. Bathrooms on point. Like, man,
That's what I'm telling you.
I'm so blessed, bro.
You keep producing what you say that you set out to do. You're like, I can do this. I can make this grow. I can make this work. And they're like, okay. And you've yet to kind of, I guess, say disappoint would be the thing.
Sure.
From a business aspect, they're like, dude, just give him what he wants.
Yeah.
Anything he asked for so far, he's made it work. So just whatever he asked for, let him have.
It's gonna be here this next year, bro. I'm telling you, Cole, you're gonna see a lot more of us. Not that you don't see enough of us already.
Yeah, no, I see you at least 2 or 3 fights at every goddamn event, bro.
Every event,
and you're stressed out of your mind each and every time,
fucking there.
bro.
I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, dude, you're just walking around like a cat in a room full of rocking chairs all the time. I remember one time you were just down in the halls. You were like, I don't even want to watch. Just tell me. Just tell me what happened. I was like, yeah, bro.
Like sometimes it's nerve wracking because it could not even be one of our guys, right? But it's a homie that I knew from a long time ago.
And you know
the
feeling of what's about to happen.
Right. And I'm just like, fuck.
No, that could be stressful, bro.
Do this, do that.
Yeah, because you just want to be like,
shit.
Yeah, and then sometimes
and when they don't listen, and bro, everybody can hear my ass when I'm at the fights. Yeah. They can fucking hear me. I can be in the top fucking row, and they can fucking hear my ass. I guarantee you. So if they don't do it, it's frustrating as all hell, man.
They're just not hearing you. You know what I mean? Like, they're not listening.
They hear me.
They've zoned out.
Yeah, they hear me, but they don't want to listen. Yeah, that's a thing too, though. Yes, definitely. Sometimes you get caught in the moment.
Yeah.
Caught in the moment.
And you got to be, I wouldn't say fearless, but you got to be so trusting of your coach that sometimes you might, I've heard Pop yell out stuff before, and I'm thinking in my head, no, that's going to be fucking smashed right now. No. And you ignore it. When in reality is sometimes you just got to let go of that, and you got to do it anyway. And if it gets you fucking blasted, it gets you blasted.
Yeah.
But you just got to do it. And chances are it's going to work because they're seeing something you're not.
Right.
And so many times I've talked to guys that are like, yeah, I heard him, but I was like, no, that's going to get me blasted. I don't want to do that.
Then they go back and watch the film and they're like, fuck, I should have done that.
Should have done that, yeah.
I see.
Mm-hmm. But it's too late.
Yeah. Ya pa qué, they say. Ya pa qué. It's too late now, motherfucker.
How do you like having transitioned from the glove side of the ring to the other side of the ring? Like, you haven't made a full transition, but you've kind of transitioned.
I'm halfway there, I guess.
Yeah,
because
you're becoming.
Simply because I don't feel like that fire is not dead, bro. The competition fire, you know? And I feel like if what happened to me never happened to me, bro, I would have fucking.
Oh, you'd still.
I would have been fighting.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I feel like I would have won that Ultimate Fighter series. It was the Court McGee won that
way back.
Yeah. I think it was like 11 or 12 or something.
Yeah,
like that.
there was still low numbers in the.
Yeah.
People were still really watching.
Right. And so, like, I would have fucked that guy up, bro. I know I would have fucked him up. But anyways, who knows where my life would have went, you know what I mean? But in another sense, I'm like, fuck, if I didn't go this direction, there's shit that wouldn't have happened.
Exactly.
This way. So, like,
there's literally stuff that would not have happened.
Right. So, like, I wouldn't have met our professor, Eduardo. I wouldn't have probably even linked up with Dethrone, you know what I mean? I wouldn't have even started coaching. I would have still been fighting and focused on training and me and what I got to do. You know what I mean? I never would have learned the jiu-jitsu that I got now. You know what I mean?
You would have committed so much more time to learning it and mastering it. Well, not mastering it. You can't master it.
I probably would have never got promoted because I didn't really give a fuck about a belt back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah, belts weren't really...
I was like, I don't give a fuck about no belt. I just want to fight. I just
want to be good enough on the ground so I can get back to my feet and blast dudes again.
Or at least be able to, like, get on top.
Yeah,
reverse the position.
Reverse it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, improve my position. Right. Don't get submitted.
Protect myself.
Yeah.
I don't seek to be the Damian Maya on my back. You know what I mean?
Or something, yeah.
I'm good with that. Like, I just want to ground and pound the fuck out of you. Like, that's really
that's my
thing.
Strength. So teach me how to utilize the ground game so that I can utilize my strength.
Right, right. That was my whole thing. And throw big fucking hard punches and kicks until they fucking grabbed it and tried to take me down and put me in the clinch so we can start doing that kind of thing. But
those big old monster bombs you throw, this is like Yoel Romero. That was the name of the game that
yeah.
Was throwing just overhand left. His leg looked like cheeseburger meat.
Why didn't he fucking throw more?
Because, okay, here's the thing. At least from watching it, in my opinion, is that Yoel had a noticeable size or disadvantage as far as height was. Not size,
and reach,
but height, reach. So from that perspective, I can think, okay, I can throw that big overhand left, and chances are where it catches the normal guy on the downswing, it's going to catch Adesanya right in that range of where it's dangerous, most dangerous. There's a range there where it's just right at the whipping point.
Right over your head almost.
Yeah, and Israel's tall enough that he'll eat that. So that's why he was throwing those. Sure. But after that, he's got to get out again because Adesanya is just going to pa and move and pa.
It's either that or he's got to clinch him.
Yeah, and he would reach for him every time too. But that's why Adesanya was like, fine, I'm just going to blast your leg then. I'm just going to blast your leg.
Well, that was a smart move on his behalf, but I don't. This is what I think, bro. This is how I feel. Like if I was Yoel Romero, like that last round, pedal to the fucking metal.
Well, yeah.
Bro.
What do you got to lose?
Pedal to the fucking metal, bro. But he was just like, I'm gonna just kind of walk in here and try.
Maybe he was just confident that overhand left was just gonna find a home, and all he needed was one. Like I mean, he could legit have thought that.
Push though.
Make the opening. Something.
Push the pace. Like pressure him. Don't back up. Like move forward. If he's fucking coming in, then close that hand parry, close the distance, clinch his ass, use your wrestling, put his ass on the mat. Like make him work to get his fucking ass back up. You know what I mean? Pedal to the fucking metal
for 5 minutes.
Yes.
Like
yes.
If you lose the round, so fucking what?
It's over anyway.
If you get knocked out, so fucking what?
It's over anyway.
Yeah.
Go for the gusto. It's for the fucking big time belt.
Yeah.
And you just got done. Like you have to come after these two females that just killed it.
Yeah, dude, that was
like, come on, bro.
That was a fight.
Pedal to the fucking metal, player.
Like, you ain't gonna win fight of the night if you don't do something.
Come on, try. How about you try?
Be more cognizant of the situation that you find yourself in.
I don't feel like he left it all in the ring.
No,
you know what I mean? Like he had time to dance and talk. Like, come on, bro. No, I don't. Yeah. I don't buy it, bro. I don't buy it.
Think he just kind of like just didn't show up. Just was phoned it in kind of?
I don't know, man. I think
he definitely wasn't the more aggressive remember that we've used to seeing where he pushes the action and just swings with both hands.
I don't know, bro. I don't know what happened. Maybe he was gun shy. Maybe he wasn't tired.
From his perspective, though, Israel ran the whole fight too because he says, "I took the center of the ring."
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but Israel's not going to come to you. That's where he gets his range.
Israel's game is angles and
pick and move, hit sniper range.
Like
bang.
That's his shit. Yeah. Like that's like saying, "Oh, Wonder Boy Thompson just ran." But that's his shit. Like he moves. He has that distance. He manages the distance. Like that's their game.
Like when Condon beat Diaz, everyone was like, "How he ran all that?" Well, he was just moving.
But he was counter striking.
He was striking. He was landing. He was hitting.
He was landing.
Everybody was just looking at the damage Nick did, not looking at what Condon did. So the same kind of concept.
What about all the accumulated strikes?
Yeah.
What about all that?
If you count how many landed that Condon threw, the numbers were just there, So
right.
But it's disappointing. Even Dana was pissed. Dana was like, "Well, that's the last time that's happening." Like, dude, I mean, I don't know. That's what I'm saying is when you have an entertainment based.
I was only good with the card. I wasn't mad at the card. Like if the female fight was not on that card, bro, I'd have been pissed that I got duped for $60.
Yeah, for a main event that was
you know what I mean?
That basically was the main event.
That female card, like
that was the main
I got
fight.
my money's worth with that card right there. With that fucking fight right there, I got my money's worth. I was like, damn. Bro, they were going at it, dude.
It ended with a hematoma.
Oh my god, bro! Dude, at first,
that was big, dude. That's rough, bro. That's rough.
Damn, son.
Badass, bro.
Ow.
Like, if I ran into one of them in an alley, I'd just shoot him. I would just shoot him. I'm not trying to.
Well, they're small. Out, well, how much you weigh?
Right now, like 175.
Bro, come on, you'd fuck that bitch up.
Nah, she'd wang and just clip me, and I'd be like, "Back, good night."
I like to think I don't think I'd guy or a girl. I don't feel like a 35er can fuck me up.
But you're fucking Mike Moreno. You got to be
well,
like,
I'm 200 pounds as well, so like it's kind of different. You're close. You're close.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
You know what I mean?
And I don't know where it is, dude. I'm just lanky. It's just life.
I don't know.
40's like right there.
I'm there with you, bro. I'm right around the corner too, dude.
It's birthday present time, I think, is what it is.
Is it? Man. When's your birthday?
August, end of August. It's coming.
You still got a while.
That'll bring me to 39. That's where it's like. That's
I'm right behind you
there. You're 37 then? Yeah. See?
Yep.
So you 37. So you got time.
I got a couple more years.
You got time for fear to build up. No, it's honestly, bro, it's realistically with what you do and how consistently you do it and stuff, you'll be fine.
I hope so, man.
Dude, Yoel's 42 and he's maxing it out.
Yeah.
Who cares, bro? He still has to put the time in the gym too.
Yeah.
To get the benefits. So here's the thing.
You can't just do them and expect to fucking get big, right?
Exactly. From the benefits he gets from it, this has been my argument. So what if he's juicing? So fucking what? If any of them, right? I can get it from a it's better. It helps speed up recovery processes. Sure. What some of them do.
Sure.
So if you know that your opponent's probably juicing, it doesn't mean he's going to be some roided out monster. He still has to put the time in the gym.
Right.
And he can recover faster. Basically, he's just doing it smarter. If you want to take the aspect of it being a banned substance out of the frame and just look at what you get from it.
I think it kind of like, I don't know a whole lot of what's actually in steroids, so I'm never going to pretend like I know what the fuck I'm talking about if I don't. But what is in steroids that actually gives you the advantage? That makes you stronger?
Growth hormones in it allow the recovery faster, means you can recover faster and train more often at a higher pace. So it's giving you a workout advantage.
So basically, because you're able to recover faster, you're able to get back on it quicker. And and in that sense, you get bigger and stronger faster.
The theory is you're supposed to be able to build your muscles faster because you're able to give them less recovery time.
The steroid doesn't actually help to build the actual muscle.
No, you still have to put the time in.
Right.
Like you still got to hit the weights. You still got to hit the workouts.
It helps with being healthy.
Yeah.
So that you can continue to train.
I don't know how healthy it is, but it does allow you to train. It allows you to train
when I say healthy,
harder.
When I say healthy for like what I mean, like no injury or recover from injury.
It helps with recovery and things like that. Because if you pull things, tear tendons, stretch tissue and stuff,
all the time
HGH will help recover that at a faster paced process. So you're like, okay, I feel better when I go into my next workout.
I can fight again. I can train just as hard again.
Exactly.
Right. So there's like a distinction, right? One is the being healthy part, if you will.
Yeah.
And the other part is the actual building of
muscle,
the physical aspect of your body, right? So it doesn't actually build any muscle. It just helps you.
It helps you
to get back on it to build the muscle.
Yeah. It'd be like
I had no clue. I don't know what the fuck like I said.
It'd be like giving like a Porsche like super fuel. You know what I mean? Not just regular octane gas, like giving it super fuel and the engine is able to run on that
jet fuel
better.
Or
something that makes it the RPMs go faster. Assuming the engine block can handle it, the pistons and stuff can handle the extra, combustion and stuff.
NOS.
NOS, for example. You got a dude running all throttle. You get even with him, you hit bottle. So, I mean, he should have just made a faster engine. You know what I mean?
Right.
At the expense of your own body. It's at the same time. Here's the thing: it's supposed to be an entertainment business. They keep making these fights saying, "Well, it's based on entertainment." Adesanya, Romero, perfect example. 2-fight losing streak, gets a title fight because it's an entertaining fight on paper. So on paper, right? And everyone bought it. Everyone was like, "This is gonna be a fucking exciting fight." And then
I thought it would.
It was supposed to be.
Yeah.
But to hide behind, we make these matches because it's an entertainment-based industry. Great. So why not let us have entertainment-level athletes?
Yeah.
Like, let them be the best fucking athlete they can. Let them make you more millions by putting on better fights, more exciting fights, and you'll pay them better. Like, it's a win-win. But you keep regulating it with these, dude, if people want to kill their shelf life and ruin their bodies, you know what, bro? Everybody rolls the dice every time they step in the ring. Yeah. You're making that choice just doing that job. So punishing people, look at how many titles have been put on hold or in limbo. Look how many guys like Dillashaw and things like that have just been put on shelves forever and stuff. And it's like by the time they get back off the shelf, it's just like, eh.
So two things. One, that's a kick-ass shirt.
Yeah, it is.
Shirt, bro.
Bro.
and two, my favorite matchups are two wrestlers whose wrestling negate each other, and it turns into a kickboxing match.
Yeah, because they have to now fall back on something.
Yeah. And neither one of them are good at it. You know what I mean? So they're just like,
semi-shitty technique.
Yeah, bro. It's like it's a
Get your chin down.
Yeah, it's like a roll of the dice, bro.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, this is a great fight.
Yeah,
this is gonna be a great fight.
But you want to be entertained,
right?
So in that aspect, if you're gonna say, if the UFC, and I'm just using the UFC as an example because they've been the ones that are so public about it. That's just how they are. To say Adesanya and Romero is a entertainment-based fight, which is why we're making it. Just like with, I mean, Aldo kind of earned that title fight, but at the same time, I don't think somebody coming off a loss should get a title fight. That's just my inner.
That makes sense.
Person about it or whatever. I don't know. I'm stubborn, I guess, but I just don't think if you come off a loss, you should not get a title fight. You should have to at least win one fight. Which we can all agree he probably did win that fight against Moraes. So it kind of, you know what I mean? So the fact that you make that cringe automatically should say you do not get the title fight. Not because you don't deserve it, but you shouldn't. So it's now
if you got to think about it. If you got to think about it, you probably not a sure thing.
Exactly. Unless people are instantly going, yes.
Oh, that's a dope one.
Dope. Give it to them.
Let's do that.
Let's do that. Exactly.
Yeah,
so unless it's met with that, great. But now when you have champions picking who they fight, I don't like that at fucking all. So, but it's an entertainment-based justification is what they hide behind. Okay, well then why not let us have, like I said, the most entertaining fights we can have? Why keep banning stuff that is putting fights on putting matchups alone on shelves, let alone belts? You know how many fights that we've missed out on because someone stayed active and somebody else was put on the shelf for 2 years, and around the end of year 2, they either retired or they got injured, and so we never get to see that fight.
Sure. The end of Aldo's career was like that. Like he got hurt, or even Anderson. You know what I mean? Like
took the knockout and then took the leg break.
Yeah. So then he came back. I was surprised he even came back after that, bro. I was like, God damn, this was fucking.
Well, that's one of those dudes that's what they live for.
Steroids, right?
HGH, hormone recovery. Well, for example, take Vitor, for example. Again, Vitor, please don't kill me.
Which one?
Well, exactly. That's what I'm about to say. When you have Vitor that fights in a sanctioning body area, he looks a little lackluster. But when he's able to fight in like Brazil or something,
the very first Vitor that came on the scene,
the 19-year-old Vitor that destroyed
Vanderlei.
Yeah, dude. That dude would eat you, bro. Like that dude was he was 19 when that happened.
That was beast.
Can you imagine that at 19? 19, bro. Oh, man. Just killing people, people, dude. But no, like you see the noticeable difference. So it's like if we can have a better performing Vitor in Brazil and have a better entertaining fight, I'll take Brazil Vitor every fucking time. I don't care if he's juiced up, but because he puts on entertaining fights.
What if they made a video game and you could like unlock younger or older Vitor?
Younger all day.
Right?
None of the injuries, none of the wars, but all the just killer fucking instincts. So now, because here's the thing, as time goes on, as your fights go on, you don't get more cautious, but you get more aware of where the openings to get hurt are and stuff. And you try to avoid those scenarios as much as possible. So you get a little gun shy kind of thing. It can happen. You can see it happen.
You're like, I don't know if I'm going to throw that one.
Like you would have thrown
I might have hit him, but like I feel like he would have hit me harder.
Exactly. So I didn't do it.
So I didn't. I was like, nah, I'd rather just nobody get hit.
Okay, GSP, for example. At some point, GSP went from beating people to now I just have to not lose.
Win. Yeah.
Just don't lose. Not even win. Just don't lose.
That's true.
And that becomes a points game. And he's good enough and athletic enough to where he can play that point game. He was like the Mayweather kind of person. I'm good enough that I can do it.
Pray. He was the innovator of the lay and pray.
Kind of,
That was GSP, bro.
Yeah, hit my points, get the double, slay on you, elbow.
Every now and then.
Make some space, get back up, do it again.
He didn't have who has killer as ground and pound, bro? Like a Khabib ground and pound.
Oh, Khabib's not even really ground and pound. He smother you and then kind of compact you and then just kind of fuck you up.
Yeah. Who else? Clay Guida.
Guida used to have. Well, no, that guy was just a caveman. You just couldn't beat that guy. That guy, you had to shoot that guy.
Oh man, Diego Sanchez, Clay Guida, bro. I'd never forget that. Damn, when they first came out.
It was like Don Fry and what's his name?
The Asian, the big ass Asian.
Yeah,
dude.
the old Pride.
They the hockey fight,
just punching each other. Yeah, him
in the corner.
And Fry.
Hockey fight. Look that shit up on YouTube if you guys haven't seen that.
Oh my god, dude! Yes, do yourself a favor. It's funny to watch too, but it's just so because you know that they're just
what, like I watched that shit back in the day, and I was like, holy shit, these guys are fucking good. And I watch it now. And I'm like, these guys are shit.
Dude, at least at that point, right?
Yeah, but then you got to put it in perspective because the evolution.
The sport has advanced so much.
And so fast.
Where back then it was just fucking punch each other.
And I guarantee, like I look at my old fights and I'm like, damn, you suck. You're fucking garbage.
If the now you fought the Daniel, I kicked the shit out of him.
I would kick my own ass. I sucked, bro. Like I sucked.
Hey, everyone started somewhere, man.
Yeah.
But what you do is you look at that and go, fuck, I sucked, and then you look at where you're at now and go,
fucking bad now, bro.
Look at
fucking
that.
bad.
Look at the accomplishments you made, the leaps you made.
Yeah, that's
you know what
true.
I mean?
That's true.
That's what I always tell everybody. It's
That's
like they look
true.
at stuff, they're like, oh, you know, I used to suck so bad. It's like, you used to.
Not anymore.
But look at that now. Like I tell my son, like he drew a picture a couple years ago, and he's like, "Oh, I'm not that good anymore." And I've seen some of the stuff he draws, and I go, "Well, draw the same thing now, and then compare them next to each other."
Yeah.
Like literally, you're gonna look at it and go, "Well, I don't make that mistake anymore."
Yeah.
Okay, I don't. And you know what I mean? Like that looks more realistic. Things like that. Like the shading's better. But it's teenagers are stubborn.
I'll have a couple soon, bro. I got 3 young ones, 4, 3.
Oh man.
I got a 4-year-old, a 3-year-old, and about to be a 1-year-old.
Yeah, there it is. Right, yeah. Takayama,
shit, yeah.
Dude. That's back then you were like, those dudes are beasts, they're badasses, right? Now you look and go, oh my god, that's fucking garbage technique, dude.
What the fuck are you doing, bro?
At that point you realize they were told just swing on each other.
Just fuck them up.
Just fuck each other up. Just swing.
Swing. What do you got to lose?
What you expect Don's mustache to fucking fly off. Cut.
I think that's what they modeled the new ones, like the plastic ones, the stick-up ones.
Yeah.
They're out of Don Fry's old
They're
mustache.
old. They're just clones of the original. They've all got a little bit.
Oh man, do you remember Bob Sapp?
Yes.
Oh,
that
sweet
guy.
baby Jesus.
That guy made so much money off Japan.
Oh man,
stupid money for the dumbest shit. No offense, Bob, at all, bro, but for the dumbest shit, dude.
Hey,
but they have a different culture.
I can't even knock another man's hustle, but
because
that
that's
shit
what I'm
was
saying.
dumb as fuck.
They had a different culture. Well, look at the Mark Coleman commercials, like with the Banana King thing. Like their marketing was different. Like back then, their marketing was just different.
Yeah,
Japan was on a different.
Played up to his size too. I seen a commercial. He was like, "Oh," said something in Japanese, blah 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 blah.
And it was like a bar soap or something like that.
He's just playing the big dumb black guy.
They loved it over there, bro.
And they killed it.
He was a superstar.
Yeah.
But again, that was a different era. You had guys that like Jason Mayhem Miller.
But he was actually
superstar.
Dude, Bob Sapp was actually pretty smart, dude.
Yeah,
like when you sit and actually listen to him talk, he knows what the fuck he's doing.
Back in the day, people never gave Rampage any credit, and you listen to him, you're like, this guy's articulate as fuck. Dude.
But
he was like, but I know.
But they played the part.
Exactly. He's like, I wear the chain and I'll get paid. It's like I know what I got to do to make money. So it's like when I started seeing like your King Mo's and stuff like that in Bellator and stuff, I'm like, okay, well I can see the direction
MVP
that it's going. Yeah, they just want to like.
And Adesanya now, like you seen his
coming out with his walkouts and stuff.
Dance. Did he dance on his?
He did it on the last one. He came out with the ninja
with
dancers
Yoel Romero.
It's a Bob Sapp commercial.
No, he walked out with what is this? Oh yeah, dude. What the hell?
Do you remember that old Nokia cell phone? Look at that Nokia cell phone, bro.
Dude, the cell phone stores over
there.
They have like
that shit look like a fucking brick, bro.
Dude. The big old turtle shell looking one with the bottom, the mouth parts just flipped out, and that was cool. Or the briefcase.
Man. Yo, are you going to be at the 559 fights this weekend?
Possibly.
Yeah.
I'm going to wander out to Visalia.
Yeah, come by, bro.
I imagine it needs coverage.
Yeah, get there early.
Get there early,
We'll have a little pregame shot, bro.
That's what I love about this guy. Speaking of, what time do fights start? What is the gig down? What
Man,
is the
we're going to start. I think we're going to start at like 6 or 6:30. I'm gonna think.
Okay.
Now we're starting a little bit early because we got like 15 MMA fights.
I was gonna say.
Plus we got the 8-man grappling tournament.
Now how are you gonna fit that in? It's gonna be 2 MMA grappling.
So I think the format it could change.
Everything does.
Okay. So I think the format's gonna be quarterfinals. We're gonna start out with all 4 quarterfinal matches first, and then we'll do a couple matches. Yeah, we'll do a couple matches. Then we'll do the semifinals matches. You know what I mean? And then we'll wait a little bit, and then we do the finals.
That's going to be interesting.
Maybe,
the timing is going to be a big factor in those
maybe like
semis
I think
finals.
like the third to last.
Yeah.
Do the because it's for a belt.
Yeah, and so
you
people are going
mean?
to stick around and watch. And plus, once you stick around for the finals of that, you're going to stick around to watch the rest of the finals.
we got a heavyweight we got like 3 or 4 belts on the line. You know what I mean?
Goddamn.
I know, bro. This is like a huge card for us. It's man, I'm super excited, bro. I'm so stoked. I never thought I'd even be in this position to be able to put together or be a part of and help put together something. Jeremy makes it super easy on us, bro. He takes care of all the paperwork. He's on top of all that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, all I got to do is be like, get this person's information, that person's information, match them up, send it to him, and he does all the fucking paperwork. You know what I mean? And it's a little bit more than that. I have, some things, how it is to get a hold of people.
Yeah, you're gonna make phone calls.
Yeah.
Go down
you gotta be on the fucking feet on the ground. You know what I mean? Doing shit.
Watching YouTube videos of the most current jiu-jitsu guys.
But in hindsight, you know what I mean? Like, he makes it pretty easy, bro.
And like I said, he's been doing it for so long. Both with the managing aspect with Iridium, like how to just get things in line that need to be done.
Right.
And then also from the promotion side, he's been doing that. That's been his baby dreams forever. I love looking back and I look at Jeremy now, and I love looking back at that shaved head, kind of pasty white guy.
How about when he fought?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. When he was
the project.
Yeah, when he started that out, not everyone really took him seriously, but some people did. They were like, dude, this is going to be interesting. He's trying to do something different, and he found something that was different. And he was like, I can do that.
Yeah.
I want to know what it like. I want to know, and what better way to know? And that's a journalistic thing. I want to know what's it like to be like
it's a long, hard road to get there, bro.
It is,
like,
and he
now
trailed it.
Now we're a bigger team now. We got Rick Falcon, Antoine Hood, myself.
Now, I know Antoine helps with the matchmaking for the fighting part, right?
Yeah.
What's Falcon do?
So Rick is gonna start helping us doing like the marketing part of it.
Okay.
Managing social media pages, making sure people are happy that purchase like tables or sponsors and this kind of thing. So he's pretty much gonna be the go-to guy that handles like the people
content, the bridge between the people and the team.
And 559 fights. Yeah.
Nice.
Exactly.
Which you do need that. You need to have a bridge, because sometimes
they gotta feel special and welcome, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
especially if they're buying a table.
That's just good business. You know what I mean?
That's just customers.
That's just good business.
It is.
You know what I mean? If they need something, he's the man. Any questions? He's the man.
Talk to Rick.
You trying to sponsor? He's the man. You know what I mean? Anything. Talk to Rick.
Anything that has to do, like, so you've got kind of a delegated duty of like what Jeremy's used to doing on like the regular. He's been able to build a team and start delegating out and saying, look, we can all do this, and it'll be even better than, because Jeremy's never the I can do it all on my own guy.
No.
Unfortunately, Jeremy's been in a position to where I have to do it all on my own.
Yes.
Like, he's been in those positions before, so he knows he can, but he's also smart enough to know,
damn, there's a lot of work.
There's a limit. Well, there's a limit to what one can do and be successful in all those aspects.
And if you want to grow it, then you need to add to the team.
Exactly. One man cannot be a company.
Right.
One man can be an idea, and then to have a team or a company, you have to build it.
So I think we got a kick-ass team, bro.
From what I've seen so far,
everybody around, all the guys on the team are just.
Well, I mean, you guys have cemented yourself as one of, if not the top amateur organizations to fight for.
Right.
You've established yourself long ago. Now it's just a matter of just keep cranking out people that move on to Combate, move on to UFC. So, I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've seen guys that have fought in 5 before where it's like Jeremy will post something and it's like, oh shit, that guy's on the undercard tonight. He's on the prelims. Nice. So it's to know that he's done it on both ends.
We can get there.
Exactly.
And we can help to get you there.
And he's more than willing to share the blueprint with those that he feels are willing to put in the time and effort.
Right.
Would be his, like, he's got the blueprint and he's not just going to give it away because it
took him how many years to figure it out?
Exactly. It's just time, wasted energy.
It's like same thing, bro. Like, if you know jiu-jitsu, you're not just going to give your shit away for free.
No, I know, dude.
You're going to give it away to somebody
I've been trying to pimp it out, but it's like sex sells, but no one's buying kind of thing, dude. I'm like the fat stripper on the day shift. I'm like, what's up, ladies?
You got to show a little more cleavage, bro.
I guess, bro. No, I've seriously been like lately, like this last year, I've been looking at wanting to teach.
Yeah.
Like, because I feel that, and this is going to sound narcissistic and arrogant, but I have over a decade of experience and knowledge and time put in on the canvas. And it's like, I want to share that. Like, I don't want to die knowing what I know about fighting and not been able to pass it to somebody. Like, experiences, knowledge, things to avoid.
I think about the same fucking thing, bro.
Right?
Same fucking thing, dude.
And that's why you build your team under you, man.
Right. And more right now that I'm trying to get like out and teach is like my striking strategy, not my style per se, but like all those little things that you've done to set up whatever you're going to set up.
Exactly.
How you make your reads, how you manage the distance, the little...
How do you get to Z?
Right.
You know you're going to go from A to Z.
Right.
These are the steps to get to Z.
Right.
Yeah.
I haven't given all of that material up yet. I haven't showed anybody really.
Well, because
you know what I mean?
you get basics wins fights first off.
Right,
Yeah. So it's
right,
like, I just got to make sure we're polished at this. And there's going to be a couple
We
of
just
you...
haven't got there yet.
Yeah, exactly.
We just haven't got there.
You're
Alex,
all going to get there at your own pace.
Yeah, Alex is probably the one closest right now. Like for me, because I give him a lot of my little inside shit, like the classroom sessions we call them. You know what I mean?
Because he absorbs it
Right.
and tries to.
And he's got his fundamentals. He knows how to. He has his little fundamentals that he does. You know what I mean? So I just try to add to that. You know what I mean? And sharpen shit up and.
Yeah, exactly. And that's all
Stuff
you're
like
trying
that,
to do
bro.
as a coach. You're
Stuff
not trying
like
to
that.
build him in a specific image. It's like whatever kind of fighter or grappler he's going to be,
Right.
I'm going to let him be,
Right.
but
The
I'm going to try to help him be better along the way.
The fundamentals are gonna be there as a blueprint first, and then you're gonna be able to go through that blueprint and manipulate it however you want, whatever kind of style you want.
Well, everybody wants to
And
do
add
a
to it.
Superman punch. Well, you need to learn how to throw a right hand first. Then you need to throw how a kick so you can fake throwing a kick.
Yeah.
We'll get you there.
Yeah. So there's a couple things you got to learn first.
Exactly.
First, it's where to put your hands, how to put your feet, how to stand. You need to learn how to move left and right,
How to
forward and
recover
back.
after you go forward.
How to move your head, how to keep your hands up when you're throwing punches,
see,
and
that's
how
so
to move
hard.
your feet in circular motions to create angles for yourself. Okay, now you got that. Let me show you how to throw the right hand.
Exactly.
Okay, now you got the right hand. Let me show you how to throw the uppercut, the hook, the jab, the hook, the uppercut with
One
this.
at a time.
The overhand, the overhand, the knee, the kick, the push.
Dude, you see the face on people when they realize how many punches there are.
And they're like, when am I going to, coach, when are we going to hit pads? Fuck you. Fuck you. So
learn
you
how
can
to-
put
you
more
learn-
miles on me? I go hit the fucking bag.
Dude, that
Go
sounds
hit
like
the
something
fucking
Pop
bag.
would say, dude.
Yeah, like go.
I'm
hit the
not holding
fucking-
pads for you
I ain't
yet.
holding pads. You don't even know how to
Damn.
fucking throw a jab.
Uh-huh.
Like I'm not holding pads for some random who's gonna blast the shit out of them and don't know how to control their.
And hurt themselves.
Not
and waste
them.
their
I'm worried about
time.
me. They're gonna fucking blast my fucking elbow out of socket or my shoulder. I gotta train. I gotta train right after this, motherfucker.
Wow.
Like fuck that.
But no, but you have
wanna
to
go
have to be
power?
ready.
Go hit the fucking bag. I'll hold the bag for you. How about that? Go. And I'll help you. Go kick. Blah blah. Go kick some more. That sucks. Blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it, bro. Like.
Yeah,
For like certain guys, I will hold pads for that. Know how to hit the pads.
Well, yeah,
But
there's a
takes
science to it.
It takes years to get there.
Yeah.
Years.
'Cause you gotta
And
know
people want to
rhythm.
fucking. People want to come in. Oh, I'm fucking undefeated on the streets. I can fucking. You know what I'm saying?
We got a street out back.
How many times you heard that shit
Dude,
coming into a
so
fucking?
many,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying? And then they're like, oh, then I say, okay, go shadow box. Get on the mat with the guys shadow box, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Bro.
Yeah.
I'm like,
They're pawing and it's coming down and it's just they're swinging.
they're hitting like this. You know what I'm saying?
Where you
Like,
at? Mattel Street, Barbie Street, Sesame
like,
Street? What fucking streets are you
Oh
at?
my god, bro! I'm like, damn, you suck, bro. Like, straight up, and I won't tell him, hey, bro, you fucking suck. I'll be like, hey, bro, you got a lot to work on.
Yeah,
but Coach Ralph will be like, nah, bro, you suck. He's just straight. You know Ralph, bro. He's straight the fuck up.
Why sugarcoat it?
He won't, and he won't. He'll be like, bro, you
dude,
suck.
If you don't sugarcoat it, people can get hurt. They can get themselves hurt.
yeah.
I've seen so many guys that I've seen take fights go, that dude should not be fighting.
Yeah.
And it's just like, how many fights have he had? Someone needs to arrest his coach. Like that's, and they're they have like maybe like a massively losing record.
It's crazy, bro.
You know, some people are just in it for the simple fact that they want to do it, so people will support that just because. And it's good to support that.
Sure.
But you also have to be supportive enough to know and go, hey, dude, no. Stop. Like, you're not, this is
Not because you're trying to be
you.
a dick, but because that's the right thing to do.
Yeah, well, no different than if you were coming in last in every race car. I'd be like, bro, maybe NASCAR's not for you.
Or
you know? Or can't throw a football.
Or know when to throw in the towel, right?
Yeah. When they just go...
Because we don't want nobody dying.
We've seen some people come
And
fucking
and
close. We've seen some people, like, they got hit, and you're like, oh, shit, he's dead.
I felt like this weekend, I felt like I could take a needle and prick JJ's forehead.
Bro.
And
how she walked away, well, that's all blood up there is what it
Yeah,
was.
yeah,
But to
yeah.
see it that big, dude,
jeez.
bro, that is scary, bro.
Cheese and rice. Dude, she has stretch marks on her forehead. You see that?
Yeah, that's...
Those are stretch marks, or is that a previous cut?
No, I think that might be... or it might be blood, maybe dry blood, maybe, but no, that might be stretch marks on the skin, bro. Could be, because that was
Or it could be
that was
like
well
where-
before it got bad.
Look, on the left, I don't see any stitches right there.
No.
Right? No. So it must not be those might actually be forehead stretch marks.
Yeah.
And
because
I've
it
never
swells
seen
so massively so fast.
I've never seen stretch marks on a forehead.
Well, I don't think we've ever seen like I guess he called it hematoma.
Hematoma?
We've never seen one that bad.
The fuck you call me, bro?
What was that one dude that took like an elbow to the head?
Poirier? Was it Poirier?
No, it was way back in the day. He was a shaved head. I want to say a Polish cat or something. Big old knot on his head. I mean, it was massive, dude. But I think like Frankie Edgar gave it to him or something, dude. I can't.
He had another head growing out of his head.
Yeah, it was bad. It was fucking bad. It was the first time everyone was like, "Holy shit, get him to a hospital."
Oh,
no more third round. Get him to the hospital.
You know what?
So
let me make sure. Let me turn off my phone real quick.
But they were. I mean, aside from the main, it was good fights. It's just that sometimes it feels like they put on so many fights. It's like 2 or 3 fight nights in between a pay-per-view that their rosters are so big, but the roster has to be so big.
Do you think it waters like waters it down like each card? I think this is what I think, bro. Here's because of that, I feel like they should leave or put all the like badass fights, like if you rated them from 1 to 10, you know what I mean, and giving them a rating. So all the fights that are 7 and up should be on a pay-per-view card, and everything below should be like a fight night, free on Fight Pass or ESPN Plus.
Yeah, if you have
and I don't like this bullshit of you got to
you got to buy
ESPN Plus
and then you got to buy
Fight Pass.
Yeah, that's fucking bullshit.
Fight Pass, ESPN Plus, and the fucking pay-per-view.
Dude, the UFC and ESPN are now like the Disney of like combat sports.
Yeah,
they own all the fucking content.
Yeah,
like. Everything is at the bottom of a poster promo for no matter what the fucking organization is anymore. I see like UFC Fight Pass, and I'm like, dude, they own everything. Yeah, which is good because they did it from the sense that they don't give a shit about the content. What they want is they want access to your roster of fighters. So if somebody starts, you get this McGregor winning in some cage wars in England or something.
They want to be able to be like, oh, let me have that guy.
Yeah, they want to be able to say, hey, we're gonna sign him.
And then they don't have to fucking buy him out anymore.
Exactly,
because that's how it used to be.
Because
my contract's up, you got to buy me out. They offer me something. Offer me something.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
If your contract's up, dude, and you're asking them to renew your contract, they may not want you.
Yeah, that's true.
Because realistically, here's the thing: in this market, in this day and age, when your contract's coming up on like Mikey, you got one more fight in your contract. Joe,
if I win a boring
Sean, I mean, you've got one more fight on your contract, right?
Sure.
Which is when you should get the phone call to talk about that fight and what plans will be, or at least your manager should have had a phone call with like Joe or Sean, depending on the weight class. Like somebody should have a phone call by that point if they have any intention, depending on, like you said, like your last fight. If it was a loss, they might not be that interested. If it was a boring fight, might not be that interested.
Right.
So if you're not getting that phone call, your manager's not getting that phone call, as it starts to get closer to your last fight on your contract,
you're probably not going to get a renewal.
You should really be in the rush to make that a really good fucking fight.
Sure.
You got to remember, again, it's an entertainment-based industry. If you're not putting on entertaining fights, what good are you? So my theory, let them fucking juice, dude. They'll be entertaining.
So in essence, asses in seats.
Exactly. That's what they want. That's the name of the game that they claim anyway.
Yeah.
We put on this fight because it's entertaining. This is an entertainment industry. Cool. Stop banning shit. Let it be as entertaining as fuck. Daniel Cook said it best. Or Daniel Tosh. I want my fighters like I want my video games. Let them jump higher, run faster. Who cares if your shelf life is like 3 years? You're gonna make so much money in that fucking time anyway, because you're gonna be having Super Bowl Sunday type fights every fucking pay-per-view. Remember when it was like one pay-per-view every couple months and the fights were fucking sick?
I would love to see a bunch of juiced motherfuckers going up against a bunch of juiced motherfuckers, but I would also like to see a natural league to see what is possible naturally.
But the problem is it's become so prevalent of people getting banned that at this point it's like you're almost at a disadvantage by not doing it, because
you're losing half your fucking
roster. You're an extincting population.
Yeah, you're losing half your roster, essentially.
Like I said, look at how many fights have been put on hold that we never got to see now.
That's why Pride was so successful.
Yeah. Well, okay, so
they gave people like, don't worry.
Yeah.
We're not going to test you. Slide this across your fucking...
We're going to have this fight in Brazil. You know? Shit, like I said, I'll take Brazil Vitor all the time. I don't care if he's juicing. The dude puts on good, entertaining fights when he does. Fucking let him. Plus, he's older. Fuck it, let him. If he needs all that to like put on Yoel... Let's be honest, Yoel Romero is obviously 100% horse meat, natural. So
who is that?
That's the fight. That's the fight. That's fucking. Oh my god! Somebody tell me who that is. I'm drawing a blank on that. That's what he fought Aldo, dude. Aldo was just dropping fucking elbows on him, dude.
Is that the guy who starts with an H?
Hominick,
yeah.
Dude, yes.
I knew that cause it starts with an H.
Look, see my boy KP, dude. My boy KP can fight anything, dude.
Yo, shout out to the fucking Asian dude behind the.
Dude, this is our Wizard of Oz, bro.
Because
KP's our Wizard of Oz,
hey,
man.
dude, for real, we like talk about shit and like I don't know. Does everybody see?
Yeah.
Like, oh, they see it.
Yeah, they see that.
Oh,
so
okay.
What we've been talking about, they can actually see and go,
okay.
Yeah, that's the fight we're talking about.
You're the young Jamie of this fucking podcast,
dude. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, Jamie, pull that shit up.
You're the young Jamie of fucking fighters
that's
voice,
what I'm
bro.
saying, dude.
Like,
nice.
That's hella dope, dude.
That.
Everybody knows who young Jamie is.
We
bro.
have our own Asian Jamie now. We're gonna fucking rock that shit.
Asian Jamie.
T-shirts made. Dude,
pull that shit up, Asian Jamie.
Pull that up.
Pull that shit up.
That bear attacking that man.
He would have dropped had it not been for the fence.
Yeah, see?
There we go. He's apparently
Which part
recovering.
is this? This is the Perez fight, right? That is the Perez fight.
Escovedo back into the fence.
Dude, that's this
Here
is
we
right
have
after I landed.
Escovedo working that triangle that he is famous for.
That was nice.
And that is tight.
Well, this is the end of the fight. I lock it up, but I landed.
But once again, Perez is strong.
That was just
That's what got you to
the whole
I don't
arena.
know if
That's
he
what
can get
happened.
out of that one.
How did
That is it.
you end up on your back?
Perez taps out. to the
Because I
triangle.
slapped
kicked him?
Yeah, I kicked him. He went back into the cage, and then
Escovedo
you could
tells
see
him-
Brad
Here
out.
we go.
Yeah, this right here. So
big right leg kick.
I
you can
see,
see
I
Dave.
see.
You see Cameron in the back, and you see
Perez
Brad
is
Alcorn in the
dazed.
back,
He needs
both
to get
rushing
his,
in like
contact
get that
with
motherfucker.
him.
He's
Yeah.
hurt. And then they're just like,
Oh, fuck.
Brad's shaking his head, clapping, and he's like, "Well, this fight's over," because he realized how bad he had just hurt that guy. Now he's like, Cole just needs to close it.
Right.
It's now your job.
Right.
So, but the same thing, juice all day. It's still your job. You still got to do your job. You got to put the time in the gym. You got to show. Dude's fucking 42, bro. That dude puts in hours in the gym to be at the level he's at. So if he gets a little help, who gives a shit? Now, granted, he's putting on boring fucking fights though. Test that motherfucker.
That was gonna be my next
Test
fucking
that
point, bro.
motherfucker, dude.
If we let him juice, them motherfuckers better fight.
That's what I'm saying. You got to be putting on entertaining fights. Maybe you should go. Oh, dude, here's how you
And
fix
how much
that.
more money do you have to put up to get fight of the night? Or maybe he just thought, hey, we're not gonna fucking beat that fight. Fuck the fight of the night.
Yeah, I
I'll just
don't
cruise
think
it
he
now.
thinks about that. I think Yoel just wants to win the fight or not. But here's the thing. Here's how you fix that. You know how you have month-to-month leases on your apartment? You can do month-to-month or 6 months or whatever.
Sure.
You're a fight-to-fight contract. Every time you don't perform, we'll sit down and we'll have a talk and we negotiate why we should sign you for another fight.
Or the next fight, you're gonna you lose money.
Yeah, could do that.
Sign him for less fucking money. Hit him where it hurts.
That's true.
Or you know what we gotta do is we bring back the fucking yellow card from Pride.
Ooh, you get penalized.
That'll right then and there. Boom. What's up now, motherfucker?
You just lost percentage of your purse. So, speaking of losing percentages, Fuss is the Benavidez fight. Joseph Benavidez versus Figueroa, the last one of the last fight nights. It was the 125 pound title fight.
I don't think
He
I've seen
didn't
that
make
one.
weight, so he lost 30% of his purse.
Whoa.
Right out the gate. Dude, it gets worse.
Oh, it goes 20 to the.
It's 20 to the fighter, 10
and
to the athletic commission,
huh?
and then he lost part of his Reebok deal. His Reebok deal got hit too. He went from like
Because he lost
double-digit numbers.
because he didn't make the weight.
Yeah, he went from double-digit numbers to like there's a clause, I guess. It's like if you miss weight, you drop down the scale for that fight dramatically.
Wow.
And I'm talking like he had a double-digit numbered
Payday.
pay for that fight. I think I want to
Right.
say it was like 30, 40K. And then that was dropped down to like 5.9. It was a
Ouch.
bomber, dude.
Ouch.
And then he doesn't qualify for the belt.
Ouch.
And he doesn't qualify for the fight of the night bonus that Benavidez got. Because his part of it was negated by not making weight. So if you take the 30%,
That's bananas, bro.
that's insane. But these guys are
bananas.
still making like $120,000 after all of that. So it's like,
They make good money still, bro.
and there lies one of those age-old questions: do they make good money? Is it just not spread out amongst enough fighters? Amongst
But then
a roster?
again, like, okay.
Who deserves that money?
Okay,
though?
let's put it this way. When you actually fight, you only get paid for the fight. You don't get paid to train,
True.
right? So a lot of guys go into it saying like, oh, well, I did all this and I did all that training and I spent all this time and you're only going to pay me this much. Well, they're only paying you for that night.
They're paying you for the job at hand.
Right. So you got to figure out and hustle another way to get paid and get that training paid for, i.e. sponsors, ticket money that you sell and hustle.
Yeah.
Sell T-shirts, merchandise, label yourself, kind of like Stillmatic's doing. You know what I mean?
You just have to take ownership of
you gotta sell
brand.
yourself. You are a brand now. Like you
That's
are the brand.
The sooner you realize you're a product to be sold, the better off you'll be, because then you'll look at it differently.
And you got to establish a name for your brand. What's your brand name?
But you still have to perform.
Who are you going to be? Yes. At the end of the day, your stock goes up if you perform. If you don't perform and you're fucking boring, ain't nobody going to want to buy your brand.
Even if you're winning. If you're winning and you're boring, everyone's like, great.
Good job.
Another GSP. Everybody was like, so he's defending it again. Great.
Oh, GSP, he's fighting? Yeah, that's cool.
Cool.
Oh, Chris Lieben, he's fighting? I want to watch that shit.
That motherfucker's swung.
That motherfucker's going to throw.
That dude's swung. That dude, I wish bare knuckle fighting was around sooner.
Yes.
If it was around 10 years sooner, 5 years sooner.
That guy, and what was that guy from the WEC? He was a Mexican dude from Arizona, cowboy motherfucker. Lighter weight, but all he done
Anthony Page. Damasio Page.
No. You're close. He was a cowboy. Like he wore a hat, like a cowboy hat all the time to his fucking fights.
You sure you're not thinking of Cerrone?
No, he might have been from Texas. Fuck, I can't remember his fucking name. I know he trained at Jackson Wink.
You're not thinking of Cerrone, right?
No. He's Edgar, maybe.
I'm lost on that one.
Man, I'm gonna have to fucking look it up right now.
It'll be quicker. We'll just ask somebody. Somebody will know. Somebody will tell us.
Asian Jamie, pull that shit up.
But yeah, it's he's gonna look up fighters with cowboy hats in the WEC. Did he? Oh, Miguel Torres? No. Which that guy just kind of, we lost kind of track of that guy. But a lot of the WEC fighters we lost track of. When the organization kind of trades hands.
He fought the UFC. His career was very short because of his fighting style. He fought Diego Sanchez too, and it was just a slugfest. He would get so tired like after the first or second round that he would just like hands low, fucking just winging, bro. Like,
do you have a beard or anything?
No, he was always clean cut. He kind of had like fish eyes. He like had those fish eyes looking dude.
He even said, like, in case you didn't understand fish like this looking motherfucker.
Yeah. I swear, bro. Like, fuck, I can't remember his fucking name though.
That's why I love you, Mikey. Somebody will hit us up on the podcast later on the channel, and they'll tell us exactly who it was.
He fought in WEC. He was entertaining as fuck, bro.
But the shelf life was short lived.
Very short lived.
So what do you think? Do you think he should be able to juice?
Fuck, I don't know. I don't know. I say let him fucking.
Because you got to remember, how many times back in the day did you fight guys that you later found out were fucking juicing anyway?
All my fights.
Exactly. So.
And I was the only one not juicing. The only juice I was doing was whiskey.
Fucking juice. Yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying. Dude. Everybody's like, dude, that's why I look so lean, thin, tiny all the time. Well, I wasn't juicing.
I didn't do none of that shit, bro.
It was a different era, dude.
It was, man.
We were all throttle, no bottle back then, man.
It was it's a dying breed.
It really is. It really is.
Not even the youngsters nowadays are the same. They don't have that same tough mentality, bro. A bunch of fucking pussies now.
Well, at one point, MMA kind of became like the thing to do. You know what I mean? Like it became
cool.
Yeah, cool. I mean, it was cool before, but it became like the cool thing to do. So everybody wanted to do it.
Oh, I can do it.
But the UFC market's definitely flooded. They're overstretched. They're that sexiness.
There's definitely
the sexiness is gone.
We need a big competitor. Another one that's going to do it on that level.
Well, we just need to not have them so far stretched out and so many fucking cards. You lose track of who's who.
Yeah.
The Brazilian guy, Alex Oliveira.
He just fought over this last week.
He's American. I think he was from either Arizona or Texas. Man, he fought in WEC. A Mexican dude from Texas or Arizona. And he fought on WEC. You're like, goddamn, it's a bunch of fucking people,
That's a lot of roster time, dude.
And I think either his first or last name was like Edgar or Edward. Edgar or Edward.
Edgar James Olmos. No, so this weekend, right? We're going to have... Christian was supposed to be on with us. He's fighting this weekend.
Who?
Avalos, Land Shark.
Oh yeah, he's in the 8-man tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that going to be? That's just the semis, right? That's just the start.
Yeah. Well, everybody's gonna have to do a quarterfinal match first, right? Because there's 6.
But not
guys.
all in one night. It's just gonna be one.
Yeah, all in one night.
All bracket, one night bracket.
One night
so you're gonna
bracket.
do all night one jiu-jitsu bracket and one night 8-man tournament bracket with the fighting.
No. It's one 8-man grappling tournament bracket.
Okay.
And it's like an absolute. Well, I don't really want to say it. Call it like an absolute, but it's kind of
Open weight.
I don't know what to call it. Middleweight championship. That's what I call it.
What's the range of weight?
55 to 85. It's like a 30-pound
middleweight. I
know.
mean, but you better have a large and a small weight.
Yeah, I do. I have a heavier.
Don't pull
I have
this
a heavyweight.
McDonald's. We have a large and a medium. No, you don't. You have a large and a small.
I have a tall and a venti.
Fucking hell, you can be starting at Starbucks. I'll sit there going, give me a large. So you
Bitch,
want,
give me the big one.
Like, you know what I'm asking for. Like, do they whip you in the back if you don't say it right?
Yeah, and don't forget venti just means 20 ounce. Like
Yeah.
it means 20.
Yeah,
so
it means
bitch,
20 in Italian.
Give me the fucking big cup.
Give me 2 ventis. Pour 2 ventis into 1 cup. Sell me that bitch.
Yeah, and reduce that shit down because I want some strong fucking black coffee.
Dark like the souls.
Yeah.
So, what can they look forward to this weekend? What time do they need to be there? You said be there early.
Everybody needs to be looking forward for fucking action and fireworks, bro. This weekend is gonna be bananas, bro.
Box office is the best place to go to get tickets. Anywhere specific?
You know what? There's some online that you can get. You know, I would try to get them beforehand from any one of the fighters because they are probably the only ones that have some general admission tickets left over or out there. Because
so look at the fight card. You're gonna know someone. Hit up the fight card. Fight them for tickets, guys.
Anybody from Dethrone, you guys can hit up. Nick Bustamante, Christian Avalos, Anthony Mata, Sebastian Gomez, Alex Rojas. Like all those guys are gonna have tickets for sale. So there's not a shortage of tickets.
Yeah.
If you want to support them and you want to get like a general admission, you're probably gonna have to hit them up because
they're the ones that have them probably.
If not, then you're probably gonna pay $30 at the door for general admission. Right now they're $25.
Which isn't really that
if
bad.
If you don't mind paying the extra $5 and just showing up, then do it. No big deal. You know what I mean? That's cool. You could also get them online.
And you get the same $25 price before the day of.
Right. And there's probably a link on our website, 559fights.com or something like that.
Well, there you go, guys. So Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday night, 6.
Friday night, 6
Friday
night, 6 o'clock. Show up, be there. It's going to be
first
a
couple
kick-ass.
matches are probably going to be part of the jiu-jitsu
grappling
tournament.
match, the opening grappling rounds. Show up a little bit early. Talk to some of the fighters. Get some good seats. Fucking pregame and go have some fun.
Pregame, I love it.
You already know.
I love Jiu-Jitsu Day pregaming.
You know
with
what I'm
Asbury
talking
and Stobie. Dude, we did that when we were like, me and Asbury were like 16, 17, 18, 19 years old, and we were Stobie down south, dude.
Yeah.
Eyes were as red as the t-shirts from Tap Out, bro. It was that bad. That was the one that Stobie got slammed at. The dude slammed him hard from a triangle, slammed him hard. Everybody lost their shit. Dude, I thought we were all going to rush this dude on the mat, bro. It was bad. It was back then when like you slam somebody, it was like, you did that on purpose. We're all gonna fuck you up now. Yeah, we're all gonna fuck you up now.
Now it's legal.
Yeah, dude. Now you can get away. Which I mean, you should know.
The only illegal technique in the grappling tournament are gonna be heel hooks.
Which that makes sense. You don't want to blow out someone's fucking career.
Only because it's a mixture of belts and weights and ages. You don't even know that. Yeah, you don't even know that your shit's gonna about to pop until it pops.
Yeah.
Then because you don't feel nothing.
Right?
You know what I mean?
You just have to know the position you're in and what's being done to you.
Right. But twisters are gonna be cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Slicers are cool.
Well, because you can feel the pain coming
on it. Like, that shit hurts.
I'm done. Stop. Let go.
Yeah.
And if you don't, then fucking that's on you, bro. Like, don't be dumb. Don't be stubborn.
Yeah. You know when your arm's gonna break. You know your shit's fucking. It's about to break.
I've been there. Been there. Have even heard Dean going. Tell him too later, dude. He's like, dude, I thought for sure your shit was gonna break, dude. And I was just thinking, Tim Sylvia, it's gonna break. But how do they find you? How do they follow you on Instagram?
You can follow me on Instagram at Sensei Mike Moreno. You can follow me on the book at Mike Moreno or Coach Mike Moreno, Sensei Mike Moreno.
Sensei Mike Moreno.
You can follow me on Snapchat. You can find me at Dirty Donuts.
Dirty Donuts. I don't even want to know the story behind that one. That's probably something for the X-rated version. All right, guys. Like you said here, 8-man bracket tournament for grappling going on Friday night, 6 p.m., 559 fights, lots of belts on the line, guys, both fighting and grappling. Go out there, check it out. If you live in the area, you're close enough to do it. Support local MMA guys, and you could be a big stud like this. Meet him. He'll give you a hug and everything. Mikey, thanks for coming on, man. We appreciate your time.
Me, brother. I appreciate you.
Remember, guys, this is Cole for the Fighter's Voice. Every fighter has a voice, and so do you. Thumbs up for Richie, guys.
Okay, fight fans, it's not goodbye, but until next week. Remember, it's always voiceography at its finest. So on behalf of Richard Ortiz, Cole ESCOVEDO, the special guests, and all the crew right here at the Kick-Ass Podcast, saying hasta luego, babies. And always, thanks for listening.